Hey now, I'm Whit, and just like you, I enjoy collecting all kinds of different watches. And today I'm going to show you this Bausele Sydney Diver in sand. This 200-meter diver gets its stealth-like military vibe from its DNA. You see, it was designed by a panel of veterans to Mil-Spec certification, assembled by U.S. veteran soldiers, and it even has a bit of soil in its crowned end cap from military bases across the USA. That's next on Watch Wit, Luxury Edition. The Bausele Sydney Diver is reference number 34101, which is also stamped on the end of the case at the lugs. And it's a limited edition as well, only 250 pieces, which is numbered on the caseback. The Sydney Diver's got a 316L stainless steel case, sandblasted with black IP coating, double dome sapphire crystal with 5 layers of anti-reflective coating on the underside, screw down crown, which is 5.8 millimeters, and it's filled with soil from military bases across the USA. Screw down caseback as well, 200 meters of water resistance. This is a sandwich dial with old radium luminova luminescence on the indices, handset, and the bezel insert. It features a very satisfying 60-click unidirectional bezel, and that insert is stainless steel. The case diameter is 39.5 millimeters, 47.5 millimeters lug to lug. You've got 22 millimeter lug width for your straps. It's 9.5 millimeters thick from the bottom of the case back to the top of the bezel insert, and 11.6 millimeters if you include that double-domed sapphire crystal. The Sydney Diver comes with 2 straps. It weighs 102 grams on this tropic-style strap and 95 grams on the elastic military-style strap. The Bausele Sydney Diver is powered by the Swiss Sellita SW200-1B as in Bravo. That's the no-date version, which means you will not have a ghost date position on the crown. It beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, or 4 hertz, 26 joules, 38-hour power reserve, features hacking. You've got hand and automatic winding. Standard grade is adjusted in 2 positions. Its stated accuracy is plus or minus 12 seconds to plus or minus 30 seconds per day. I hand timed this over 14 days, and it came in gracefully at plus 1.2 seconds per day. And just as a simple example, here's the watch on the time grapher, just 1 pass through and 1 position, dial up, and it's coming in at 0 seconds per day, amplitude of 294 degrees, and a beat air of 0.2 milliseconds. Now for my likes and dislikes, I'll start with the gripes first. So when in the time setting mode, there is a slight play of the dial. Now, it's definitely secure when the crown is locked in its tightened position, but it doesn't appear to have any kind of bearing on the operation or functionality of the watch at all. And then the next thing, I was excited to see this tropic-style strap with traditional holes because, you know, sometimes the holes on the patterns for the tropic style are just a little bit too far from each other to get that perfect fit. And I thought, aha, we've got traditional holes, right? Well, they're spaced about the same, so it didn't end up to be any better. Like, one hole for me is just a little too tight, and then the next hole is just a little too loose. So I would have liked to see these just a little closer to each other to get that great fit. Now to rave about a few things. Man, this black and tan color combination. The dial is matte in low light, and then you get it out in the sunlight, and it's just got this metallic shimmer to it. Just absolutely gorgeous. Takes on 2 different looks, in my opinion, even though it's the same kind of color hue. And this case shape, it just looks very symmetrical at first glance, but you'll notice that this side pops out a little further than this side to create its own integrated crown guards. And the rotating bezel, these 60 satisfying clicks are so smooth. This is one of the best 60-click bezels you'll turn. And you'll turn it quite frequently, just for fun. And the luminescence, now I found it to fade fairly quickly, but actually it's very legible for quite a long time. I kind of thought that with the look of how quickly it faded, that it wasn't going to be a long-lasting lume. Because again, it starts out pretty bright, but you can see it just starts to diminish, right? But no, I mean, full on to the morning. It's got great legibility. Now, if you've seen any of my past reviews, you know that I'm pretty critical of the hand winding of the SW200-1. It just is very resistant. But with the knurling on this crown, winding is very easy. This is Mil-Spec technology at work. And finally, the military vibe. I mean, from the design, the build to Mil-Spec certification, the overall theme, the execution, involving designers from veterans and assembled by U.S. veterans, the soil in the end cap. It's just got a military vibe in its DNA, right down to the dial. There's even a nod to the birth year of the U.S. Army. The Bausele Sydney Diver in Sand is a limited edition piece, 250 pieces, numbered on the caseback. It runs $1,200 US, and it comes with this rugged hard case, and again, 2 straps. Free worldwide shipping with the tracking number shipped from the USA, and it's got a 5-year warranty. If you like rugged, stealthy divers and you want that 200-meter water resistance, this just might be the watch for you. What do you think? Leave your comments down below. I'll catch you soon. I'm Whit with so many watches, so little time.